So when I initially joined, it was right at the height of the Afghanistan conflict, and my mother was deeply concerned that I would be shipped off to a war zone and that I would be put in harm's way. So some of the challenges that I faced, both in training and with my friends or my family or whatever I was looking at, I really just dug in hard and put my head down and focused on my end goal. So my end goal was always to be a pilot, and it takes a lot of time and dedication and effort and work to get your wings, and it's not a guarantee. So I knew that if I ever stopped working towards that, I would never make it. So I had to just focus on the end point, and if there were things that got in my way or things that were difficult, I either dealt with them or I let them go, because I really had no other choice but to do that in order to meet my goal. Search and rescue has a very high job rate satisfaction. People are very satisfied in what they do here. It's very rewarding to be able to assist people on a daily basis. Yes, so there's one really great day where it was actually Steph and I, the other female pilot, we were flying together on a search and rescue standby day, which is a day where we're actually standing by on 30-minute call. And we got the call to go to a very local place. It was just here in Weller's Bay, just a couple of miles away. And we were looking for a lost Sea-Doo. We found them immediately and we hoisted them into the aircraft. And when the little girl came up over the windowsill of the hoist, I looked back and she has the biggest smile on her face. Like, it was the best day of her life. And we flew her and her father back to the base here. We got to chat with them and they were really thankful, and thankfully they were completely unhurt. They were just a little bit stuck, but it was such a nice feeling to see someone so happy to go flying with me, because that's how I feel every time I go flying. Never, ever, ever give up. Not once. There's no room for giving up. There's lots of room for being scared. There's room for being nervous, for thinking that the overall goal is pretty difficult to get to, but you can't ever think that it's not achievable, because it absolutely is. So International Women's Day means a lot to me, because although it's been around for a pretty long time, it's not something that I'd even heard of, let alone, recognized and celebrated in my own life until well into my military career. But once I discovered it, I discovered that there's a great community of women and the supporters of women, which is, all the people that are around us, that are championing the cause for women to represent stronger in fields that are predominantly male. It means that people have led the way for me, and in order to honor what they've done for me, it's on me to continue to lead the way for the next group of people, the next generation of not just young women, but young men, people overall who want to be inspired to do this job. It doesn't matter their gender, but that's International Women's Day is about recognizing the women who have been able to lead that path and the successes that we're seeing and continue to see in the future.